Hi, welcome to IST611. This is the second week of our course, and this week we're going to be focused on Web 2.0, what it is and why it is important for learning, how it supports learning. In your resources, I have listed a few different articles and also a PowerPoint. The PowerPoint gives you some background about Web 2.0, and then the articles. There is one article that I wrote, actually it's in School Library Monthly this month, and I have included a copy of it, and it's about inquiry and Web 2.0. The important aspect of this is to really look and try to understand the phases of inquiry and how we kind of plug in Web 2.0 tools during the different phases of inquiry. All this week, our emphasis will kind of be the foundation of this course, but the emphasis is how do we use Web 2.0 tools to support learning? We never look at technology for technology's sake. It is always within the context of learning. How do these tools support learning? And so, as librarians, we always are looking at that inquiry process. It's information literacy. It's what do I want to know? Where am I going to find it? How will I evaluate it? How will I apply it? That whole process. And in this article, I refer to the Stripling, Barbara Stripling's inquiry process. That's what I use all the time. In fact, that's what's in my upcoming book. And this article kind of frames that. So it's very important to start to understand what that inquiry process is and how Web 2.0 tools are used within the inquiry process. That's how they support thinking and learning. What phase is the learner in that inquiry process? And so it's that article. I also have an article there from School Library Journal, very practical. It will give you examples of how people are using blogs and wikis in a very, very practical sense. There are also two articles, and they tend to be fairly lengthy. One is about authentic learning in 21st century. It's about pedagogy and understanding about real learning, the opposite of like topic research. The other is by the MacArthur Foundation. It's one of their latest studies. And it refers to, I'm just trying to think of the exact title of it, Living and Learning in 21st Century. And it's basically about students and how they're using all of this new media. Both of these articles are very long, the Authentic Learning and the Living and Learning in 21st Century. I don't mean you to do a close reading. You do not have to read it in depth. Skim both of them. I think over the semester, now that you know about them, you'll end up going back and reading them again, maybe more closely. They're very good. And so get an idea of the gist of it, and it will all make a lot of sense to you as we have the discussions on the forums and on Skype and in Second Life. We'll keep referring back to these concepts, but you don't have to do a real close reading of those. So this week we have a forum, and Jessica and Kendra will be doing the two forums. There's Group A and Group B. As I mentioned last time in my video, the listing of who is in which forum, A or B, is on the home page. It's under important items. It's one of the folders, and it lists tasks, the assignment 1, 2, 3, 4. Assignment 4 is the forums. And so you will be able to find a listing of that in that assignment 4 forum. So you can get busy and start discussing Web 2.0, and Jessica and Kendra will be posting other articles that they have found. And together with what I have posted in that, you'll have interaction on the forums with that. Also, I have received, I think, about 80% of your requests for wikis. If you have not joined the wiki, which everybody has not yet, and if you have not put in your request for which Web 2.0 tool you're going to work on and be an expert on the wiki class page, please do so. I will, by tomorrow, I will post the assignments and any of the teams. If you've requested a team, you're absolutely in that team, and I will match people up. I'm waiting for the rest of you to get those assignments into me so I can balance everybody. So get that in, and that will be posted. I will also be posting the website evaluation. And that assignment is not due till March 7th, so take a deep breath, don't worry. But I want you to have the URL of the website that I'm assigning you to evaluate. I have posted on LMNet and asked librarians all over the country to voluntarily have you evaluate their website. And so I have quite a few. I'm going through them and trying to picking some of the most interesting ones. I want you to have a really good experience in evaluating these websites. So I'm going through and picking some, and I will post those tomorrow or Monday. I think that's about it. I loved watching your voice threads and reading your discussions. You've all done a great job. I really look forward to working with you, and we can jump right into this week. Please don't hesitate. Either email me or I am on Skype. I actually accepted a full-time position. I am no longer a full-time consultant around the country. I have accepted a full-time position. It is director of the school library system here in Westchester County. It's for Southern Westchester BOCES. So I am Director of Information in the School Library System Council, I should say regular system, for now, I guess about 2 weeks. So I will be at work. I usually get there by 7:30, and I have Skype on. If you see my Skype as a green and not with any gray or checked, don't hesitate. Log in and just call me and talk to me on Skype. It will be just like this. If it's one-on-one, it's face-to-face. Remember, there are no stupid questions. I love hearing from you. If you have comments, you have ideas, you have questions, whatever it is you need clarification, very definitely Skype me or email me. I look forward to that. And I hope you have a good week. Bye.